When I think about acoustic blues, one of the characteristics I think is using those open strings to to emphasize, because they sound so beautiful on an acoustic guitar. So check this out. Right off the bat, if you're playing the blues in G, you've got like a G7 and you got a C7, different things like that. They're all taught on this new series I did. But one thing that's really awesome is the open G string and the open D string. And hammering on, pulling off, emphasizing those open strings right there. So what you can do right off the bat, even if you're a beginner, you can start practicing your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the G string and also ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and just get your finger down there and you're gonna nudge the string a little bit, like it's not a bit, don't bend it out of tune. It's not like that, it's just a little nudge, and then you let it ring out open with 1 pick or 2 picks. The other thing is you can kind of pull it down as a pull off, like that. The cool thing is you can do the exact same thing on the D string. All kinds of combinations there. But then the other thing you can do is you can do it on the 5th fret of those strings as well. And if you're thinking of it as the blues scale right here, your G blues scale, which most of you guys are going to be working on that. What you can do is you can do, like, for instance, the on the G string you have open, 3, 5, 6, and 7. And then on the D string you have open, 3, and 5. And so what you can do is there's all kinds of cool little tricks, and I want you to, besides any licks that you already know in the pentatonic scale, you can start to incorporate some of these ideas. Playing the G string. And then you're going to pull off on the 3rd, and on the 5th, and then even on the 6th, and even on the 7 if you want. And then on the D string you can do the 3 and the 5. And that's going to go along with the pentatonic or the blues scale that you're already working on, with your licks and stuff. Like, see that? You can just immediately, emphasize those open D and G strings even just within your regular pentatonic. Check it out. See that? So instead of in a normal kind of pentatonic run you might go, but with the open G string you could go. So then another thing is you could do an open D string and then hammer on 3, 5, like. And I like that a lot. Then you could even go, you could do it on the G string, but I like this one a lot too. So I went open, hammer 3, 5 on the D, hammer don't hurt 'em. And then I got index finger on the 3rd fret of the G, and I'm just going to pull it off to open. Alright, so that's just one little taste of some of the things that I'm teaching in this new acoustic blues set. So let's just recap some of the things that I want you to work on. You've got your G blues scale. But But then you also have, even within when you're playing the chords or the comping, you've got the open D string to the 3rd fret. And then the same thing on the G string, open and 3. And any of those combinations kind of a little concept there. And then also just within your regular pentatonic stuff, you can incorporate the open D and the open G string within those licks. Right off the bat, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced, whatever, just keep in mind that you've got those open strings to try and incorporate, and it works great with an acoustic guitar. The tones of your acoustic, really, can feature those ideas. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna show you a couple other little, flavors from my acoustic blues DVDs. But if you want to get in on the pre-release bargain price, then sign up on my friend list there, and you will receive that sale email when the discs are available. So anyway, guitarjams.com. Appreciate all the support.